What are some of the breakup techniques?
Techniques?
Yes.
There are techniques to breaking up.
Yes.
No, wow.
I shared mine already.
The techniques of breakup. Let me share mine.
Yeah.
I broke up with him in my head already before I went to see him.
Yeah.
I broke up with him, let's say, 2 weeks.
So this thing is
Before.
true. They said the women think about it, make sure
But absolutely.
it's in their sign
pros and cons right there.
Yeah.
List, make the list, check it.
Interesting.
You know,
okay.
I broke up with my ex 2 weeks before I went to tell him, and you know, usually
Charlie, 2 weeks.
Yeah, usually the breakup happens.
That's the mandatory official AO.
Yeah.
2 weeks notice.
2 weeks, but in my head, you know, he probably wasn't aware. But the thing is, usually when I'm trying to break up, you know, I'm blocking him.
Right.
Don't call me again.
Yeah.
But this time, I didn't do all that. So you see, it changed. So I switched it up a little bit because this was something he's been used to, you know, over and over again. Every time I try to walk away, and then he finds a way of getting back in there.
We always do.
You always, and women also do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I think for me, what was actually the shocking factor in the technique that I used, which was quite different, and I thank my friend so much because a friend of mine, Maddie, she says to me, Joselyn, I think this time we need to do it differently. You know, I think this time we need to go and speak to him face to face. No text messages, no phone calls, no yelling, no tantrums, whatever it is. Just go and speak to him. You know, like reason with him.
Eye to eye.
And I did. And it was, you know, it felt so good.
How did he take it, though?
He was so...
He was shocked, right?
No, he was shocked and he was a little bit arrogant about it. Because, again, this is him thinking, it's all right. I'll give her a month max. It's not a big deal. But he didn't realize that the technique had changed. The technique was this time, sort of yelling, fighting, don't call me again, and we're, you know, it's a fight and it's great, crazy and heated. This time I went and I was like, dude, like, it's great, but it's you and me, it's not working. You know, I don't like what I've become, and I don't think that you like what you've become. You know, there's something that is missing, like, and I don't know what it is. So that's it.
Right.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
What was yours?
Like I said, the list. There's been a time when I actually pulled out the list in front of the person I was breaking
Are
up
you
with.
serious? It's like,
That's
okay,
classic.
I have a list.
Oh my goodness.
Are you ready?
We're breaking up.
With your pen, like, so number one.
These are the things that I put down.
Oh my goodness.
So basically what I said
People
was...
are interested.
You see, this is what happens when your parents, every small thing, my mom, every small thing, she writes on the fridge. So now I've gotten used to it, but I pulled out the list because I felt that I felt bad for the person because they were not growing even in their own personal lives. And so I wanted to point out what I felt they needed to change in order for... No, but you see, that's the thing about me, because we had been friends. So I was breaking up with someone who wasn't just like a boyfriend, but he had actually been my friend.
Right.
So I was being a friend to him and telling him, look, these things, if you don't work on them, no sensible one will want to stay in that kind of relationship with you. And the reason I had that conversation, like I said, is because he's my friend. So I felt that I needed to not just leave him there as a friend, just leave him like, oh, I'm done with you, it's fine, and then let him go and make the same mistake again. I wanted him to know so that he would.
And how did he take it?
And he was really cool about it, actually. I was actually surprised. I thought he was going to be really mad because he's usually very arrogant. But that day he was very, very calm. So we had...
Because he thought about it, you know.
Yeah, so but that's the thing though, logic, you see.
That's the process.
So the logic worked. So I just, like, I had I love speaking, I love having conversations. Even though I don't like to express my emotions too much, I do like to be able to logically just put it out there and say, this is what I think. And so we had that conversation, and we're still friends, we still talk. I mean, we still banter on my social media.
So I
like a woman who's vocal, who like you're saying, who will come and just have a conversation and talk about it. Unlike other
and give you reasons why.
But most Ghanaian women don't really do that, you know.
So you go out to dinner, and the girl is thinking she's going to get some ring.
But I think that's one of the nicest way to break up a relationship?
Have you done that before?
Because you go out to dinner. I haven't tried that yet.
Yes.
But you know, like you said, you broke up with a guy because you had your family around.
You know,
you want to
tell
do
them some serious low blow.
You want to do the whole
take
outdoor because you don't want a girl to. Hey, some girls can get a bit violent.
No, you take her out to dinner.
Some girls.
Oh yeah,
order a bottle of wine, get some good food, sit down, eat, smile, talk about it. You know. And then you'd be like, I have something to say. She probably might be like, yeah, I also have something to say.
Okay, you go first.
No, you go first.
You go first. No, you go first.
And then you just spill it out,
Then
what
but that's after you finish eating.
What if you tell her, you go first, and she's like, it's okay, you go first. And then you go together, and then she says,
I want a baby.
And then you say, I want to break up.
They'd be like, no, that's not what I meant to say. What I had meant to say was.
So me. So like this reminds me of a movie I watched when I was younger, like Legally Blonde with Reese Witherspoon.
Yeah.
She's like all hyped about this day she's going out with her guy. They get her dressed up in this beautiful dress. She's all about how much. So she's even practicing in her room. How am I going to even take the ring? Am I going to be like, oh, I'm so sorry. Oh gosh, yes. Or am I going to be like, oh, thank you. And then she gets there, the guy breaks up with her. My God.
Exactly what you are saying.
But personally, I don't like burning my bridges.
Okay.
So I also have that attitude of,
trying to remain friends.
Trying to bring the friendship in to remain friends. At the same time, I find it a bit difficult to actually break up when I'm in a relationship, because I am the type that I believe that we can make things work. I've always had that growing up, mindset that, okay, fine, if you just give it another try and see how it works, But if it doesn't work, why not? Move forward.
When I'm done, I'm done.
When you're done, you're done.
I've said this a few times.
Right.
I can't befriend my ex.
You can't befriend your ex?
Why?
I mean,
yeah, I remember that. Yes, you said it's a conversation. Yeah, you said we had this conversation before.
My ex.
Yeah.
Why?
Because whatever we had. So just go. Don't come and confuse me.
So what is the confusion
here? Let me even rephrase. It's not like why would I befriend my ex? It's like you telling.
So you think that something can rekindle
don't get me wrong. You're not gonna be my enemy.
Yeah.
We're not gonna be enemies. When I see you out, I'll say hi.
Right.
But I mean, that's it. That's about all I can give you, because really, what else is there?
But it always depends on how the relationship ended as well.
But people, listen.
Yeah.
The thing is, yes, it's very good to date your friends.
Right.
It's even advisable. They say marry your friend and whatnot.
Right.
But would you agree that sometimes it even ruins the friendship when you decide to date your friend? So after you've broken up, there's no room for even friendship anymore. Would you agree?
But what I'm saying is,
I think it depends on the person.
Yes.
Because for me, I mean, I just don't. Maybe because I'm one of those people that like I said, I'm very good at compartmentalizing my feelings, and so, like, if this aspect of our relationship or our interaction is done, it's done.
Right.
However, people are multifaceted. They're basically like a crystal. There's
That's
so
what
many aspects of them that I can focus on.
Right.
So I'm good being your friend.
Yeah, but there's a level of the friendship.
Yes.
Oh yeah, of course.
That's
what I'm trying to say.
Yes, there's a level
of friendship, because you see,
that you don't
want to also mislead the person into thinking that there's a possibility of something
that you
we
coming
can
back
do.
together.
Because it's not.
Right.
Because again, like I said, I have thought about it over and over again before we did it.
But what I'm saying is, it depends on the weight of the relationship.
Exactly. Well,
because if you've been with someone for 4 years, you guys were really tight, you've done a lot of stuff together, and you break up, it doesn't just go away.
Yeah. So
it doesn't just go away,
because
and that's the reality. You need to it will come to you, even if you're in a different, if you're in a new relationship.
Yeah.
If you're in a new relationship, when you go out sometimes to dinner, maybe you might see her and her boyfriend there.
Okay.
I see this girl. What should they do for you? Why me?
So it's easier for you to actually go back to date your ex. You'd agree, right?
It depends on the relationship.
It's like an old sandwich. Like, nobody goes back to an old sandwich.
But you'll be friends with your
Who
ex.
told you that?
Okay. Let's talk about wedding breakups.
You go back to
you know we've been through that. We've had a lady once that we shared a story with where she was jilted at the altar.
Right.
Charlie, have you ever been a witness to anything like just before the wedding? The guy gets cold feet and
I have never
the runaway bride. Charlie, but you know, what would you do if it was you? Like the girl didn't show up. Hey, PY.
Charlie, PY. Me, a whole me, you know, show up for my wedding.
Like no. What you would do?
What I would do?
Yeah.
I'll go and find her.
And try and convince her to come back.
If someone doesn't show up to your
I will
wedding,
lose it.
I'll
obviously get angry.
We're done.
You know, but then knowing myself,
you
calm down first.
Will your anger stem from the fact that you've spent so much money to get the wedding organized, or the fact that Charlie, is right away?
People are here. Families are seated.
Yeah.
A whole reverend is here and you not show up. You will show up.
So I think
and even say I don't instead of I do.
I think maybe the first thing
I prefer that one. Just show up and tell me you don't want to do this anymore.
You don't know. No, you don't know what happened. Why don't you just go and find out? Why don't you find out?
So I'll go looking for her. That's what I said.
Yeah, okay. Because for me, my first instinct would be to go and to find out. Maybe there was an accident. Maybe there's an emergency. If I roll out all these things on the list.
But here's the case: he or she got cold feet.
And so decides that Charlie, I can't do this
anymore.
anymore.
When someone gets cold feet, they don't come to the church or wherever you're having the wedding.
Right.
And hence, so you have to find out where they are first.
And then you
if it comes out that it's cold feet, I'll take our honeymoon tickets and go and chill and come back.
This one, she's different too. Because Charlie Media, I don't know.
I'm very sure that my wedding cake will be chocolate. I mean, how I like chocolate cake.
This one. God forbid. May we never be left at the altar.
Oh, never.